Nimesh is here to tell us what the buzz is like today. Nimesh, so interesting, the market's continuing to move from strength to strength. Every small dip, 20-30 point dip that we're seeing, it's all getting bought into. What's the word out there?
Hi, sir. As you rightly pointed out, we've been moving up higher every day, and I guess with every up move now, the rally is going to get narrower and narrower, and that explains only select stocks in the large caps are doing good. For the last many days, there has been a feedback that the money looks like shifting towards the large caps, and that's clearly playing out. So the mid cap underperformance continues, and some select large caps is what driving the Nifty upwards. Even in today's state, the feedback is the flows are positive. Though they are mixed, but the buys is still very positive. And within that, I guess for the second day running, it's the PSU banks which are well bid. That was the feedback yesterday as well, and in 2 days, the PSU bank index has rallied more than 5%. So that explains that maybe there is a bit of catch-up happening now within the PSU bank stocks as well. As I said, the broader market is where there is some bit of profit booking clearly visible now, and it's getting very, very selective from here on. So that something explains the underperformance in the broader markets. But clearly the rally seems to be largely led by large caps, and within that, the flavor of the market clearly seems to be the laggards, and within that, the PSU banks have done really well today.
What about stocks? Which stocks have made the cut today?
Well, in terms of individual names, the first stock on my list today is Delhivery. Remember, 2 days back, there was a Bernstein upgrade as well. But the stock has been largely consolidating in a very narrow range. I believe there is a domestic mutual fund who's a large seller in that stock. So, that explains that it's been a range-bound trade. But looks like, that selling could get over in few days. So, that's something to track in Delhivery. The second stock is UBL. Again, something completely off the radar for the last many weeks now. Finally, some bit of buying traction seems to be back at some HNI desk. And I believe in UBL, the big trigger is the appointment of the new CEO. So that's something to watch out for going forward. The third stock is AU Small Finance Bank. Within the private bank stocks, this is one stock where I'm told that there could be a last MOC buying in AU Finance at a leading FI desk today. So last half an hour could be quite interesting in AU Small Bank. And the last stock is Adaniports. Within the Adani Group stock, this is one stock which was largely in a consolidating phase. Looks like a large selling from a leading FI seems to be over now, and at these levels, a domestic mutual fund has turned buyer. So there's some bit of accumulation now happening by some domestic funds.
Okay.